What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody. I am Love Coach Scott Katamas, and you are our beloved audience. Welcome to the Awakening World. It is Saturday night, July 29th. My gosh, July is almost over. And we are going to do something very unique tonight. This is kind of a little bit of an experiment. We collaborate a lot with Unity Earth, Ben Bowler and his team. They're the people that put on World Unity Week. And they are launching their first episode of World Unity Week or Unity Earth TV. And so we are going to plug in to their live stream. And we're going to do that in about 7 or 8 minutes. We're hoping it's going to work for us to all stay together and to plug in and watch together. If that doesn't work, then we have an alternative, which will give you the link where you can go in directly. But I think we're going to Omashar, who is the most amazing partner a person could ever ask for, is going to, we've been working on it. I think we've got something worked out. And speaking of Omashar, we do have time for an opening Omashar song. And this is very important because, well, take it away, Omashar. And Eleanor Joy.
Good evening.
And Ian.
Shine a light inside, and I'll show you where your truth resides. And lift your eyes up to the skies, and I'll prove to you that nothing dies. Together we will rise again, and we'll make amends for what we've done. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will your spirit shines. You see, it's true that we are one, and we came out from the central sun. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. So when you take a different view and you dream awake, breathe out the new. We love you, Jerry. The world will come alive again as we dance and sing and make new friends. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. Welcome you home. So when you take a different view and you dream awake, breathe out the new. You see, it's true that we are one, and we came out from the central sun. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home.
Beautiful. Let's go to gallery view and all twinkle.
Namaste, everybody. I love you all so much, and we're about to hopefully go to a live stream because it's 10 after whatever time it is and whatever time zone you're in around the planet.
So here's what we're doing, everybody, tonight. We are going to be joining our good friend Ben Bowler and Kristen Hoffman and a whole group of people that are together live in the Catskill Mountains. And they're going to be doing their very first episode of Unity Earth TV. And so it's a collaboration called Co-Creation. And there's going to be music with Kristen Hoffman, and it's a whole 3-day weekend, but then they're going to do a special show for about 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes tonight. And we're going to live stream that for you. Now, after that, don't go away. Hopefully we're going to be able to live stream it. We'll all watch it together. We'll still be able to chat. And then after that, Omashar is going to play another tune. And then we're going to have another KES healing. Remember 2 weeks ago, we had Mia who led a beautiful healing. And this is a group healing. Everybody can drop in and receive the benefit. And we're going to have a KES healing coming to you from the Haven. I'm here at the Haven in Ashland, Oregon. And a wonderful man named Norman will be leading that. Now, there's also we're doing now a meditation every night at 6:30. And that meditation actually is also going to be happening right over on the other side of the Haven. I'm on one side. It's a 2-story, kind of the store is all down below. And there's a balcony that I'm in, and there's the balcony on the opposite side, which is a little larger. That's where we do like the concerts when Kristen Hoffman played her concert. Soon we'll have Omashar playing a concert there, no doubt. We've got Jai Lakshmi coming. Anyway, there will be a meditation going there, but we haven't been able to find a way to tune into the meditation because it's also on a Zoom. We're going to try and possibly go over to it. But if you want to participate in the meditation, you would need to leave this Zoom room, which is okay. Yeah, I won't be offended. And tune into the meditation that's being led by Deborah, beloved Deborah. So I'm putting into the chat box right now. There's the Zoom room information. And that's where you can go at 6:30 for the meditation. And I'll let you know if she's running late or if she's on time, or you can just stay here. I'm waiting for the live stream to start. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm just wondering, Sherry Anderson, we haven't heard from you for a while, and you've got your priest's frock on. So I'm gonna add you for a moment, Sherry. Unmute and tell us what you're up to, because you're in your full glory. I've got the full glory line from Omashar's song in my head. You're in your full priestly glory.
Yes, thank you. Well, the big project that I've been working on in the last 2 or 3 weeks is we're working on what we're calling so far the Rainforest Renaissance Project, which will be September 2024, a giant combination where we're hoping to get many, many tribes from many different rainforests together into one concert and raise money for those folks to actually do some of the basic things that the Amazon really needs. For example, you can't believe how happy somebody is when you give them a pair of reading glasses in the Amazon.
Wow.
Many simple things that for us is simple, but is giant for those. So we're working on a major project, and I'll keep you updated on it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let us know how we can support you with that, Sherry. That's wonderful. I did not know you were doing that. I remember I was in the Amazon a few times, and there was one time they were deep in the jungle. We were staying with my friend Roxanne Kramer, who protects pink river dolphins. And a native person came up asking me, she'd written on a piece of paper, aspirin, do you have aspirin? And like, you know, we have my girlfriend who was with me got out, she had her bottle, and I was just like, and they were like wanting aspirin the way that, you know, people would want like, you know, $100 gold coins. Now Omashar says it started. I'm not seeing it on my live stream yet, Omashar. So just so you know, when I go,
Yeah, no, I'm just seeing it started on the Zoom one.
Okay.
Okay.
So as soon as it starts, pin this.
Gary, that's awesome, brother. Yeah, I'm aware of the work that's happening with the Amazon and the Global Minga, and that's phenomenal that you're a part of that, because as you say, a pair of reading glasses to someone in the Amazon is a gold. And so thank you for being a part of that team. Yes, indeed.
You know, while we've got Omashar, I want you to bless him, Jerry. You're still on camera, because Omashar is going to get on a very large airplane tomorrow night, and he's going to
they just invented them. Yeah,
I'm this amazing device.
I know.
Tell us about your trip. Tell us.
I'm basically going to give my mum some love. You know, I thought she was going to leave the planet about 2 years ago, and for some reason she's hung in there. And now she has to be lifted out of her bed, and kind of put in her chair, and I've threatened to go there, lift her out of her bed, and take her into the back garden because it's the sun. But it's been almost a year since my last confession. It's been almost a year since I have seen her, and she's told me to be very aware that she has become more decrepit. So I'm going over for 3 weeks, and going to just take a big ball of love and do what I can there. And in England, of course, Stratford-upon-Avon, Shakespeare's town. And in the center of my voyage there, I'm going to take 2 days and go to Glastonbury and check out the tour, which is which is this thing here. This is the Glastonbury tour, and it's a huge. This is St. Michael's chapel up here. So the whole area surrounding this area, this is in Glastonbury, England. There's Avalon, the mists of Avalon, where the Lady of the Lake was, and all those legends. So that's a treat for me in the center of visiting my mum and her also rapidly falling apart partner. So that's my soliloquy for now. I've done a few pre-records for whilst I'm away to surprise you with, and hopefully you will be surprised. And I look forward to seeing you all on the return at the end of August. So.
And yeah, so appreciating the pre-records that you sent me. I think they've started, so let's give this a try, and then stay with us. And then we're going to have another Omashar song and KES healing. But let me know how this is. Well,
yeah, it hasn't properly kicked in yet. I can see I'm on Zoom land with them. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping. So it looks like they're having some technical issues. So we're going to keep track of that.
We shall. Carry on.
Do you know what the days are you're going to be in Glastonbury? Because it would be really fun to do a live stream with you.
I don't know. I'm going to see the lay of the land with my mother, see what energy I need to put in there, and also how much I can, just how much can be there. But yes, I would love to do a live stream from Glastonbury. That would be rather awesome, or at least a pre-record. When I get there, I'm gonna walk up the tour, and I'm gonna have my phone with me so I can pre-record something because the timing may be out. But I will look to see if I'm making it. Well, it will be out because Wednesday night show is about 2 a.m. there, and it's a Saturday, so we'll see.
My friend Lasar, I'm going to connect with her early next week to connect you with her. She and I had a nice Zoom chat, and they're trying to play Pato, but it's not playing. I'm noticing.
No, I can see it's frozen. So we're in a brand new looking at how to hook this all up, but it will work. And it's phenomenal that Ben Bowler and team have got together with Unity Earth TV. Holy smoke! Consciousness is going live. I think on one of the shows recently said, maybe it was the Twin Rays was saying how everyone's waking up like popcorn right now.
Yeah.
Literally, because the energy is there, and if you do your darndest to keep your focus off the outer world and do your bestest to keep your focus on the center here. And just what's in your periphery, the energies are here for us all to rise and get over ourselves and become the family that we always were. And
speaking of the Twin Ray, obviously I'm very much in their influence these days, and I've been staying in their home. They live in a beautiful home. They call it the Sanctuary. It's up on top of a big hill. And I've been blessed to be staying there for the past week. And I've had the extra blessing to have some quality time, especially with Shekinah Ma. She and I had a couple of walks and talks and talked for about 3 hours total, just really dropping in with each other. And I'll just share that one of the things that we talked about is that she does have the gift of sight. She has the gift of vision. And on the one hand, she does see that there's going to be a lot of very, very difficult things happening on the planet, increasingly difficult and challenging. But she did say that absolutely 1/3 of the planet, the population, 1/3 of the people are going to wake up, are going to have an awakening experience. And we will be in our version of planet Earth in that awakening. Now, I'm paraphrasing, I'm not quoting her, I'm paraphrasing my understanding of the conversation. But I was really pleased to hear that 1/3 of the planet is going to could all ride together into the golden age. I honestly always thought it was going to be a smaller number of people than that. So that was something that was like, oh, cool, that's really, really cool. And then the other 2/3 get to have their experience, and we all are evolving in our own way. The Unity Earth TV has not begun yet, but I'm going to use some of this time to connect with some of our friends. And I see Connie and Andrew. Well, Connie is with us. Connie, how are things going with your film project? And you need to unmute, brother. There is that beautiful.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes, we can. There you are. Look at that beautiful couple, the honeymooners.
Yeah, we're on this extended honeymoon that's going to take us to Australia in the spring. So, hey, yeah, everything's going great. We just interviewed Neil Donald Walsh himself and Jude Caravan herself.
And we just got Barbara Marx Hubbard herself from the spirit realm of something that we filmed years ago. That's amazing.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's cooking.
Barbara was here with us at Sunrise Ranch the last 2 years of her life, and we did some filming of her. So we have some footage that's just perfect for the film.
Yeah.
So we're making a new teaser. Andrew's being very creative with a new teaser for it.
Just got Rev Mike in, thanks to you, my brother.
Well, we have to get permission from him.
I know, but it's actually in the teaser as I'm editing it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Piper. Yeah.
Piper, you've been such a teammate in this, Scott, and all the amazing people you've brought into the awakening world. There's such a vibratory match between us and you and this awakening world that it's just magical. So we're just so appreciative, and that's why we're here every night with you, because we resonate so thoroughly to you and all that you do. So it's just this whole synergistic thing of us folks on this frequency, like you just mentioned, as far as 1/3 of the population of the world going into this higher dimension together. As we keep bringing forth all this stuff, we just catalyze more and more people into this higher vibration. And we
off we go.
Off we go.
Next
time.
Together. I can't wait. We've all been waiting a long time, haven't we?
We sure have.
I bet you. We sure have.
We sure have. And it's happening. And it's so important for us to really appreciate how blessed we are to have community and to see what's going on in the world as awakening. Because for people that just read the headlines and can feel all the change that's happening, it's really, really scary. So,
all we can say to people is keep your vibration high, stay in trust, keep your vibration high, because it's all energy, it's all frequency.
Trust the process.
Trust the process, trust the loving universe, keep your vibration up there and ride the wave.
You're right on. Hey, I think they're starting. So they are now
getting
playing
going.
a Purpose Earth. So here we go.
Looks like, yeah.
Okay. Much love to all.
Thanks, guys.
Love you guys.
We love you.
Okay, everyone, we're on a ride now. See you at the end of this show.
How's it playing? Is it playing well, Omashar?
It's playing well, but it's just a small box right now. It's not full screen. Now it is.
How about now? How about now?
Perfect.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Irina Morrison. Thank you, Purpose Earth, our primary co-sponsor. My name is Ben Bowler. I'm the Executive Director of Unity Earth, and it's very auspicious that we're here today on day 50 of the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity and the launch of Unity Earth TV Series 1, Episode 1. So welcome everybody on this very auspicious day of beginning. Today we have an incredible program for you. We're going to be live in Bloomville, New York, with an extraordinary array of events under the banner of co-creation, and it's through Catalyst Culture Labs who have put this together, and it's an awesome episode 1 for Unity Earth TV. Let me just say a little bit about the series. It's going to run from July through to December in 2023. These 12 episodes. We're picking up the themes of the 11 themes of global unity, and every episode is going to be dedicated to one of those themes. This is the incredible work of We the World, and for nearly 20 years now, the 11 Days of Global Unity happened in September. So today's episode is dedicated to the theme of interdependence. So as we go through it over the next hour or so, this incredible performance and show and messages from the team in Bloomville, New York on the ground, interdependence is really the theme that we are holding together. I want to take this moment to thank our partners in Unity Earth TV, Hubcast Media, Unifying, Sign Network, Awakening World. There's so many other groups and organizations and platforms that are connected to this launch, this exciting launch of Unity Earth TV in 2023. And of course, I'd love to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors as well for the 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. You just saw that great video from Purpose Earth. I'd also like to thank the Hollow Movement, Spiritual Life TV, Great Transition Stories, Brand Earth, and the International Academy for Multicultural Cooperation. It is a moment of beginnings. Over the last 10 years, Unity Earth and partners have been holding events all around the world. In fact, it was December 21, 22, back in 2012 in Chiang Mai, Thailand, when we had our first U-Day festival, a gathering intercultural, interspiritual music ceremony coming together around that actual moment of the ending of the Mayan calendar when so much got birthed. And since then, we've been to the ancient lands of Australia, to the lands of origin in Ethiopia, to the Holy Lands and many holy places around the world. And this journey of developing these connections is sacralization. So today is a perfect moment. Again, at this end of July 2023, it is again a time, a pivotal moment of new beginnings. And it's so perfect that our first episode is coming live from the sacred lands of New York there, and we're going to hear the indigenous wisdom of and leadership of Chief Dwayne Perry. We have the incredible creative genius, musical genius of Kristen Hoffman, and we have artistic gifts from DJ Kimian and so much else besides. But really, I want to take this moment to acknowledge and honor the creators of today's program, which is Catalyst Culture Labs, and Rhiannon Catalyst and Paul Geluso. So without further ado, folks, let's get into it. Let's go to co-creation. Remember today's theme, interdependence. This is episode 1, series 1 of Unity Earth TV. and it's a beautiful moment. So let's go now to our friends in New York.
Wanabaju, Nikiki Ai, Ben Mibakumakwa, Netelamapo, Ramapo, Monse. I'd like to thank each and every one of you here today, and especially the Catalyst Cultural Lab and Unity Earth for making this event a time of peace and a true organic fusion of wonder. Alrighty, thank you. Here today at this time and in this place, the Catalyst Cultural Lab has birthed the actualization of unified thought. Restorative justice, as viewed through the ecological transmutation of the spirit, brings an understanding which states we are all beings of equal and intertwining spiritual affect. However, we are here now at the threshold of the doorstep of the melding of the tactical world with the esoteric, as the courage of Rihanna has provided us the catalyst for which to begin our journey, a journey which has been denied its essence for far too long. As the green, the water, and the air are finally understood to be intertwined collectives, let us, the two-legged, now learn to simply be. Let us shed the dangled placenta of toxic thought binding our divisions, to now enter through the doorway of unity. Let us now emerge free to celebrate this, our new society, where those held in the highest of esteem are those who have learned to simply be. I thank Rihanna and the many, many, many people who have now created the paradigm we had hoped would come into existence. You can now lift up your heads with pride in the knowledge you have birthed a new world. It is no longer a supposition, but is now a tangible reality to be grown with each breath, each handshake, and each kindness. Let us pray that we may act upon our prayers as not to let them once again flutter into the unknown universe. My view. For the children of the earth still suffer from the rancors of greed, and for those who are collectively oblivious of the harm they do through their own good fortune. Let us pray for the many who see no wrong in driving the earth's children from their ancestral lands, be it from the steppes, the rainforests, or the Congo, or the origines of the plains of Australia. Let us also pray for those who are still in a convoluted delirium of self-imposed importance that regard no others. For it is there that the pain is most deeply felt and most deeply troubling. My view. Let our prayers be that of action, for we are the children of a spawning earth. We have actualized, and we shall go forward wielding the deeds of kindness, lifting all up that we may touch. Anashik, 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 Ilu Matit. Anashik, blessings to all. Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone across the globe. Welcome to our friends who are here physically in place with us. Thank you. Thank you, dear Brother Ben and Arena, for that beautiful opening. Thank you for sharing the beauty of this place that we're in. And it's hard to express how exciting it is to share.
So she appears to have frozen. Is she frozen on your other feed, Omashar?
She's not frozen on Zoom, no.
Okay, but she's only frozen on their live stream.
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm going to come back to us for a moment here.
How about just pressing the stop and start on the live stream?
That's a good idea. Let me try that.
Along with being a tireless advocate and activist for human rights and the environment, you have one of the most beautiful hearts I've ever experienced in my life. The humility and the support that we feel from you is just the greatest gift. So we are here to open this event and this new incredible series in the right way. Unity Earth TV is officially born. And we are here in the Turquoise Barn birthing a vision that is synergistic with this beautiful whole. Catalyst Culture Labs is working to create experimental canvases and incubators for collective cultural imagination and growth. We are doing this right now. As we speak, we are learning how to collaborate in new ways. We're connecting physically and virtually at the same time with so many teams around the globe, with Hubcast, with our Unity Earth family, with the incredible support of Purpose Earth, who I'm so honored to work with as creative director and co-producer of programs. This team that we work with, my dear friends that are here physically, it is such a joy to work with these humans, and it's been life-changing. So we're here with Paul on the sound, Jimmy Williams with his incredible broadcast skills. We have Jeff helping us to produce this entire event, Kimian, and the future is now, without whom we could not do any of this. We have an incredible program for you, and I'm so excited that we get to share this and come together and learn by doing. Radical collaboration by teaming up, as my brother John Raymer says. So I wanted to open this also, though, with a moment to just share, beyond all words, we are taking action, and at the same time, we are here in a spirit to really connect through all of our senses. And I hope that across the miles, just like we are experiencing here, I brought you some flowers because this is one of our offerings, our first offerings to you. And I know that all those who shared the incredible experience at the LA Convergence, I think will not forget that. And one of the beautiful moments we had being in the rose room together was smelling the scent of roses and getting to exchange them with people that we love, including strangers who we didn't know until we gave them a flower and reminded them that we are all humans sharing this mission of kindness, of generosity, and of co-creation. So I am offering you these wildflowers from here, from this land, Munsee land of Algonquin-speaking peoples, sacred land with sacred waters. And I hope that you can, across the miles, you can smell the scent of these flowers. You can taste the incredible food that we all just ate with Eastbrook Community Farm, cooking locally grown produce with us. And you will feel senses opened up throughout this program. And I hope that you feel our hearts across the miles and that this brings us a bit closer through this experience. The truth is that we don't do anything alone. We are co-creation. We are the spirit of collaboration when we activate our hearts and we tap into the truth of our nature. And we're growing and we're changing, and it is such a blessing. So I am incredibly honored to introduce our next guest. And I have to take one more moment just to share the depth of gratitude that we have for Michael Milton, the artist who started this entire place and vision. Michael, thank you so much for birthing this place, this beautiful space that we're going to continue building with you. Michael's going to be painting live. He's an incredible artist. He built much of this space with his own hands, many things you saw in that video and that you here have seen walking around the land. And next, we are going to have David Rothenberg come and share with us. David he is the spirit of interdependence and co-creation embodied. David creates worldwide with interspecies music, with animals of so many kinds, whether he is creating music, duets with humpback whales, or singing with his beautiful instrumentation along with a watch of nightingales, that's a group of nightingales, or he is playing with the 17-year cicadas as they emerge. He is an incredible inspiration, and we're so, so blessed that he's here, and he has been creating live music. We'll create live music with our pond in the morning, too. So thank you so much, David, for being here, and thank you all for joining us for this first episode 1 of Unity Earth TV at Co-Creation. As they just take one more moment to finish the technical stuff there to get David going, I just wanted to remind everyone, this entire experience, both virtual and in person, is all about us co-creating and having dialogues. We've had beautiful dialogues today with Dr. Joni, Reverend Dr. Joni Carley, and Chief Perry. There have been dialogues happening all around the land, in fields, us sharing wisdom, sharing our hearts and perspectives. And we would love for you in the virtual audience to share in the chat where you're joining us from, because we know we're connecting people from all around the world right now, and we'd love to know where you are. And we're watching and we're listening. So please, as you feel things through this program, share and resonate that. Have discussions with us through the chat, and we'll be watching. Thank you. David Rothenberg, everyone. Thank you so much, David, for being here, for being such an inspiration to me and so many, and for teaching the next generation. Professor of Music and Philosophy at New Jersey Technical Institute, David is inspiring countless people in the world through his writing and his teachings and his music, and listening so deeply, truly listening to nature as we work on creating a new relationship with the planet. So right now, from this live TV studio that we just built in the Turquoise Barn together, we are connecting people around the globe together with our audience here in place. And I just want to shout out a few people that shared with us where they're watching from. We have people in the Gulf Islands of British Columbia. We're connected with Central Ohio, with Loveland, Colorado, with Melbourne, Australia, with the Rocky Mountains, with Asheville, North Carolina, with California, with Texas, with Quebec, with South Dakota, with other places in New York. Please come visit us. If you're nearby, you might still make it for the rest of the festival. We've got another incredible night and day of this experience, but we just wanted you to know that we see you, we feel you, and you're with us, and we're really grateful for that. So I would love for everyone next to share in the chat, if you would, what you are excited to co-create for our collective future. You know, on this incredible 99 days platform, people are declaring their missions for creating change in the world, and we're all supporting each other, and that's what we're here for. We are building in the Turquoise Barn a platform for everyone's visions to come through, and we're here to support one another. So I have a vision I've been nurturing for many years, and to get to this moment that we're in right now. But really my vision is to build platforms for all of our visions, and that's what Unity Earth is doing, and it's just, it's so beautiful. It gives me so much hope. Thank you so much for everyone out there and everyone in this room, what you're doing in the world and being such kind, beautiful humans. This medicine is needed by the world. We all know there's a lot of things on television that are not happy things to see, and they're not the only story. We need to tell new stories. So we're creating new narratives for humanity together. So please share what you are excited to co-create, what your 99 days mission is. And now I am so overjoyed to present a voice and soul and experience like none other in the world. My dear sister, Kristen Hoffman, and her experience, Rain Shine.
So it is such an honor to be here. I'm going to be sharing the title track of my newest album called Rain Shine. And as we are stepping into this awakening as fully realized beings coming together in our co-creation, I want to invoke this beautiful growth quiver point, which is how I see rainshine. Rainshine exists after the storm has come through your life, and when the light shines through and illuminates that water, suddenly there is this potential of new growth, new possibility. The seed of your vision can be fed and begin to grow. So as you're listening to this piece, go within, feel what is that seed that I am looking to nurture in my life and in the world. And really appreciate the full spectrumness of your journey. You know, a lot of times we put pressure on ourselves to be these perfect beings and do everything right. Well, that's not what this journey really is about. It's about going through and feeling and learning from our hardships and our trials and tribulations, and then still allowing that beautiful light to shine, that light of your inner spirit, that light of really seeing another being, that light of feeling your unique mission coming to life in the world. So go within and receive your rainshine. Thank you. Infinite gratitude. I can feel this beautiful family just growing in our light. We're awakening together, and I cannot imagine having the pleasure of introducing a more wonderful and beautiful being to my heart than Reverend Dr. Joni Carley. I'm sure she's going to bring so much love into our hearts. Joni.
Hello, and hello, our Unity Earth family. You know, most of us aren't native to the land that we're on right now, but all of us are indigenous to the whole web of life we call Gaia. And I invite you to tune into our interdependent wholeness in a short meditation with me right now. So please get comfortable, close your eyes, and drop into your breath. And we'll begin with the bell. Breathing in and breathing out, knowing that the air coming into your lungs has been shared by trees and flowers and bees and bears and wolves and whales. Inhaling, exhaling, aware of your connection to the land, to the sea, to the sky and the stars. Inhaling and exhaling, aware of your connection to light itself. Breathing into that sacred spark of life that pulses through you as you. Breathing out into that sacred web that weaves in, around, and through all of Gaia. Knowing that Buddha, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and Kuan Yin, and all the great teachers still breathe through you, because particles that move through their breath now moves through yours. Breathing into your place in the whole of creation, and breathing out knowing your wholeness with all of Gaia. Breathing in as one, breathing out as one. Breathing in as one unified world, breathing out as one. Bring your awareness back into the room, and please pray with me. I know we are all indigenous to Mother Earth and Father Sky. We are all part of the primordial mix of the seen and the unseen that is Gaia. And I know we are all indigenous to the place where only our consciousness can take us. Today we celebrate that we are all native to the territory of our interbeing. And we are all primordial to the place of our interconnectedness with each other and with the rest of Gaia. We celebrate this deep kinship that we share with all of life. At this moment in time, we stand at a new frontier of that unified field that Rumi invited us to meet him in. You know, that field that's out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing. Well, may our prayers this day bring new light and much greater access to that field. We pray for all the healing we need to open our hearts, to open our minds, to open our souls to the reality of the unity that we share with all beings and with the entire universe. We give thanks for the unit of consciousness that's awakening around the planet everywhere. And we give thanks for how that consciousness is guided by indigenous wisdom keepers who teach good ways of living in harmony. We give thanks for the spirit that flows in, of, and through all of Gaia. And we say thank you for the invisible divine spark that is unique in each of us and common to all of us. We say thank you for that primordial, that primal pulse of God that dances through our love and through our creativity and through our joy. We give thanks for the metaphysical powers of purpose and prayer, knowing that coming together in that power is our best hope for a well and a happy and a peaceful world. And we give thanks that we can come together right here, right now, in this way, to magnify that power, to exponentiate that power by praying together. We go forward knowing that unity is the truth, that unity is the way. We know that all of us are interdependently co-arising with all else, with all the Gaia, and as all unfolds and evolves. We release our prayers for a just, compassionate, and verdant world, and we give thanks for the coming blessings of a new earth rising. And so it is. Blessed be. Amen.
We are just going to take one moment and reset, and our next piece will be Ancestors and Glaciers.
I'm muted. Hey, everybody. While they're resetting, I thought I'd come back in, kind of check in, see how it's going. Are you enjoying this experience?
She turned me into a goat.
It's an amazing experience, Scott. It's phenomenal. I feel like I'm with our family, just kind of watching what's going down. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like going. It's kind of like being in the Awakening World living room, watching this together, right?
It is. I can see on the Zoom that they're just setting up a new stage. So maybe in about 2 minutes they shall put on whatever's next.
Okay, and we are going to go to a KES healing experience fairly soon. So I'm going to kind of see what's going on with them, but I really want to bring in the KES experience for everybody so that all of you can get a group healing. And we have a beautiful brother Norman, who's going to be doing that with us and for us. So, and that we'll probably start that in about 15, 20 minutes, kind of depending on how long this next experience is that they're setting up for. Anybody want to share what this has been like for you so far? Any other thoughts or comments? I'll bring on Brother Omashar on camera.
Yay.
And Reverend Jeffrey, you had brought up what's coming up on
August 5th.
August 5th. Yeah, tell us about that.
Whoa, well, this is the biggest event in the history of humanity that's about to happen as far as the knowledge of humanity. Nassim Haramein is coming out of his retreat and has finished the paper, or almost a book that completes our understanding of how we're all one and connected, how the unified model of physics will help us connect with each other and bring in the science and technology we'll need to move on to our next phase of being able to become part of the galactic community, control gravity, get a new source of energy. All the dots have been dotted, all the T's have been crossed. It's inevitable that this will be the new model for understanding in physics and in science. And he's going to be revealing that August 5th. Well, if you're French, it's going to be, if you want to speak French, it's going to be August 3rd. But for us English speaking folks, it'll be August 5th. I put a link in there where you can sign up. Last I heard, there were over 8,000 people already. There you go. Thank you, Scott.
The new
already signed up for this.
Jeffrey, the new thing was just started at the Scott.
Okay. Okay, I'll head over there in a moment. So thank you very much, Jeffrey, for letting us know about this. Everybody, let's sign up for the link. Jeffrey, I so appreciate it. You always keep us in touch with what's happening with Nassim. And let's head back over and see what's happening in the Catskill Mountains.
Wow, if I knew, I would have been there.
Do I go to full screen?
It is on full screen. Oh, is that now?
Not yet. It's just on the tiny screen.
You're saying it's not on full screen?
Yeah.
We'll try again.
Okay, good.
to her heartbeat. Our sweet mother, our sweet relation. We are nature. We are Gaia's children. And our future is not yet determined. We've invited you, our global family, to find a piece of earth that you could bring to this experience and hold with us. Everyone in our audience here in the Turquoise Barn is holding a piece of crystal, a piece of quartz, to symbolize the ice that we must protect, our mother that we must steward together. Please hold this piece of earth in your hands. Remember that we are holding her together. We are Earth. My dear, dear sister Zara, the next generation has just handed you a piece of the earth to hold. Thank you, Zara. Thank you to the ice. Thank you to you all. Thank you to William Ruiz, our master percussionist of Taino heritage. Thank you to Paul Geluso, my beloved partner. It is such a blessing to get to create art and experiences to serve the whole with my partner. I still can't believe that's even possible. Thank you to everyone for bringing and holding the earth in your hands and in your heart. Thank you to Zara. We're going to take a brief moment and come back with another amazing experience. DJ Kimian and The Future Is Now is going to perform for us very soon. And I just want to share with you too that we created that piece literally in collaboration with nature. Paul and I recorded the sounds of a melting iceberg that had calved off of the Vatnajökull glacier in Iceland. And as we were there listening to this sound, and every time we hear the sound, you know, it's one of the most beautiful and the most sad things I've ever heard in my life. And I think by listening, really listening deeply to the voice of the ice and creating harmony with the ice, as we work together to create new harmony with the planet, we're finding new creative ways of finding and creating that harmony. And I just really thank you all for sharing that experience with us, for holding the heart and holding the earth in your hearts and in your hands. And thank you to the next generations that are coming up and rising up and taking so much care of the earth. Cicada, all of the people that are growing things in this region and out there around the planet. Thank you.
Unmute yourself, brother.
Here we go.
Wow, how extraordinary was that? Absolutely incredibly beautiful, Rhiannon and the whole team. Paul, and so coming together in this co-creation is amazing. William and David and Chief Perry, of course, and
Extraordinary co-creation that we've experienced here. Michael's painting that's coming along, the incredible prayers of Joni Carly, and that exquisite experience of Rainshine and Kristen Hoffman. Just deep gratitude. And we're looking forward to DJ Kimmy and taking us into the dance soon. You know, it's really interesting as we celebrate this connection to place. And we see people here virtually connecting from right around the world to the Catskills Mountains in New York. And it's amazing, Rhiannon, because as a boy, we had a book that I studied in school, which I actually really quite enjoyed, called The Other Side of the Mountain. And I was about a young lad who ran away from New York and went up into the Catskills. And it's really about a story of learning courage and his learning independence. And then the need for companionship. He becomes friends with the falcon and with the weasel and all sorts of other amazing characters in the story. But it's incredible as we celebrate today this theme of interdependence. And, you know, here we are in the Catskills Mountains and learning courage again, but learning our connection to community and our interdependence. It's just so beautiful. What an exquisite co-creation this has been. The people watching this all around the world through Unify and the Awakening World and so many broadcast partners. It's an exquisite example of what we can do when we all come together. And here we are on day 50 of these 99 days of peace through unity, which are arena for practicing and developing and sharpening our very skills of co-creation and our abilities to come together, to team up for a greater good, for a common good, as civil society, as individuals, as small groups, organizations, platforms committed to this grander vision. And inside that, as you so beautifully said earlier, Rhiannon, everybody's missions are held and contained. And, you know, this year, which is the second year of us doing the 99 days of peace through unity, we've unleashed this call for the 99-day missions. And, you know, people are doing and committing to all sorts of extraordinary programs and purposes and achievements and accomplishments across these little more than 3 months as we build up to Peace Week 2023, which is coming. which is coming, which is just around the corner. So just an incredible amount of gratitude to everybody there, the extraordinary leadership of Chief Perry again, and you, Rhiannon, and your exquisite leadership and bright light shining forth, creating spaces and containers and canvases for many to come together in this co-creation. We also have the One World, which is the emerging and the evolution of the mighty network, where a lot of these missions are living and thriving and having their place. There is the Holo movement. There is, so much which is in place at the moment, which is supporting us all to go forward together in this process of creation. What an extraordinary gift. What a powerful day this is, a powerful celebration, as we echo Reverend Joni's prayer of a call for a new earth. In this, every strand and every piece of creativity that is coming together and being lit up through this process about what we can do when we achieve together, located in place, anchored in place, connected through the technology, everybody playing their role. There is no end to what can be achieved. So at this halfway mark of the 99 days, as we look forward to Peace Week 2023, we invite everybody to play. You can find us at oneworld.earth, unity.earth. You can find your way in to this great becoming and find your place in what your co-creative role will be as we build up to these series of events. Peace Week 2023 is coming. You can host a room. You can put forward a program. You can do an event. You can have a ceremony, music or art or whatever it is that you feel called to do. And there literally is place and space for everybody in this co-creation.
There is a space for all of us and all of you in this co-creation. And we're going to be, of course, carrying all the Peace Week activities on the Awakening World. I'm already working with Ben on that. We're going to go to Omashar for a song and continue to put in the chat box what this was like, this little experiment of connecting with our friends across the country in the Catskill Mountains. And then after Omashar, we have a beautiful KES healing with Norman Love and beloved Deborah. And so, but get up and get ready to dance and move. Reverend Jeffrey, I want to see you moving and grooving to the music. And I see Eleanor Joy and Ian are already up and ready. So let's enjoy this musical interlude before the KES healing.
Adora and your friend. Here is empty space. Rock, Reverend Jeffrey, and you. Now I ask you to take a step towards me, toward me. I can feel your longing to be home. Keep open your heart and let in the sun, and bathe yourself in the garden of one. Know you're at home and in my embrace. Here is empty space. Here is empty space. Here is empty space.
Beautiful. Thank you, Eleanor Joy and Ian and Reverend Jeffrey and Adora for your beautiful dancing. And of course, thank you very, very, very much, beloved Omashar.
It's wonderful watching people's joy as they dance. I love it.
It really is. It's great. And I want to encourage all of you, even if you're a dancer, let's, it started with Eleanor Joy and now Adora and Reverend Jeffrey, but we love it when everybody dances. So, by the way, speaking of our wonderful participants, Omashar, I want to just mention what we're going to be doing on Wednesday night. One of our people, Roger Tellefson, suggested doing a show about adoptees awakening. And so Roger has invited all these wonderful people, and Trish will be back from her vacation. And so we will play an Omashar tune, or actually two recordings of Omashar songs that he sent. And then we're going to be hearing from all these people about adoptees awakening. And a big thank you to Roger Tellefson, who's with us right now. And Roger's who made this happen. There you are, Roger. Looking forward to Wednesday night. That's going to be a really fascinating show. So thank you for that. And all right, so Omashar's going to do one more song at the end of everything tonight. But we are now going to go across the room. I'm in the Haven and also in the Haven, where you see beloved Deborah and beloved Norman Love. And I'm going to turn it over to the two of you to lead us, tell us a little bit about the KES and how we as a group can receive this beautiful healing energy, please. And thank you.
Welcome, everybody, again. Welcome. Yes, I would love to introduce one of our absolute main KES healers of our beautiful community. And as you probably know, KES stands for Christic Energy System, because everything is energy, right? We know this. Einstein knew that. Tesla has been telling us think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency, and that's what we all are. Now, there are different energy levels, obviously, and so what the KES, the Christic Energy System, does is exchanging the lower energy with higher energy. That's that simple. And to me, that is, I have to confess that having always lived with a Divine Mother, I never needed any healing system. And this is the very first system that came to me and that I was ever interested in learning. And I first really learned it for myself because I first wanted to know what this is really doing to me. And it's the only system that I ever came across which deeply changes the energy within your body, your mind, and So it's, yeah, the body, mind, and how to say, and really the karma, your entire past and even your future can here be healed. Okay, so what we're doing is that, and again, it's just an energy exchange. Light through the light, actually, your energy will be exchanged. And obviously, everything happens as far as your heart, your soul, and your mind allows. And you will see that in this beautiful prayer that our beloved Norman is going to do with us. So please just enjoy, and Norman will also maybe explain a little bit more, and just enjoy yourselves. Lay down if you feel like it. There's nothing you can do wrong. Just enjoy as you've always been doing. Such grace and beauty.
Thank you very much, beloved Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here on Scott's show. We're going to have a great time. Christic energetic system to me is like love. How do you describe what love is? Love is more than one thing. It's many things, right? So today, I'm just going to say the Christic energetic system is grace. It's God-given grace. It's humanity, as Shekinah Ma says, being ready at this time to receive this grace, to expedite the removal of karma, to get to the energetics behind all physical illnesses and conditions that you might not desire. So it's just grace. And so when you say, I want a Christic energy system, you're asking the creator for grace. And basically Twin Ray was here to bring the system in from the future to provide this grace for humanity. And if you just look at it simply like that, that's all you really need to know. You will receive grace. Your ascension process will be expedited. Your karma will be cleared more rapidly. So today we're going to do a remote healing. I'm going to connect with you guys remotely. The teachings teach us how to do that. And then we're going to provide some KES3, some advanced technique for you guys. So there's going to be a lot of prayers, because we work with prayers, and it's all grace. We're asking. The practitioners like myself, we don't really do anything. We just provide the body for the grace to come through to you. So I ask everyone to just relax, get comfortable, get started for the next 30, 40 minutes or so. And, you know, those who know energy, just feel what you feel, experience what you experience, and later on you could share, you know, what your experience was. And yeah, so just take a deep breath. Now, use your beautiful imagination. Imagination. We're a nation of magicians. See everyone on this call right now connected as one container. Imagine, if you will, that we're sitting around a fireplace, all of us, all the beings watching now, all the beings that will watch the video later on and give permission. Imagine also they were like covered in this golden light, a golden ball of light. That's who we are. Still of mind and clear of heart, I enter now into the cosmic portal of holding, where the higher selves of all the beloved present and all the beloveds that will watch in the future awaits. With open heart, complete trust and surrender, and in the name of the divine cosmic Christ, I ask now for the manifestation of the highest timeline reality for all the beloveds who are watching or who will watch, to become realized of mind, body, and soul with gentle lessons and graceful process, and increase this holding as much as the cosmic law, physical body, and all the beloved's souls shall allow. I choose now to live in the reality where the healing has already been accomplished, the fates have been altered, and our prayers answered through thine holy presence of love. While honoring the free will of all, I give my complete thanks and gratitude for all that has already occurred through your mighty presence and thine eternal light. I am free, the soul is free, all is free, and so it is. Amen. I, Norman Love, call upon the Cosmic Christ Supreme Intelligence to support and facilitate this group KES holding session. I ask permission now from all receivers present and all receivers that would watch this video in the future to receive this group holding, and if you agree to it, by saying out loud, yes, now. Yes, thank you. I request upon behalf of all the beloveds present now and all the beloveds that will watch in the future to become aligned for the duration of this session to the divine intelligence of Christic energy systems with grace, with ease, and with joy. I invite the Cosmic Christ energy to connect with us now in the most appropriate way for all involved. May all that transpires in this microcosmic reflection of our group constellation support and uplift the ascension of the entire human collective and all sentient life. I also call forth assistance from the divine Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father presence to overlight this group container with pure unconditional love for the Most High. May all be known through this connection of pure love so that group holding session anchors in us in the most benevolent way. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Thank you, and so it is. We now open and connect this remote healing session. I start by bathing all the beloveds in our group session with the Christic energies, light, that it may go into your system and heal all that needs to at this present time. One of the things the KES could also facilitate is to, what separates us from our divine self is just the human conditioning. And there's all these negative traits and conditioning. And so one of the things is we could use some rays available to us to clear these conditionings. So today I already checked and what we're going to work on. And basically the rays are going to work on more than just this, but right now for this group, it was called to work on the ability to, let's just say, speak our truth more easily, to be in alignment with our true self when we speak, and to walk our own path and to not be afraid to do so. So we're going to work on that variation, so to speak, and clear it. So first we're going to use is the green ray and ascended form of Mercury. I'm going to call forth it down. I connect to the ascended form of Mercury, the planet Mercury, pulling the energies and that of the green sword of healing down into me, grounding it into my body, filling my field with its energies. Charging. Now remember that container that we formed around the campsite, all of us together. Golden ball of light, see us there. Now, see from the center of that container, a green pulse, pulsating, emerald green, pulsing. As it pulses out through the green, through the container, you feel it in your cells, with every pulse. It's important to use your imagination. See, feel this green ray pulsing. Every time it pulses, you can feel it. You can see it. It will anchor into your cells and clear all variations that need to be cleared at this time. We'll continue to pulse until it is complete. Pulsing, powerful emerald green. You can see it, you can feel it, pulsing every few seconds. Pulse, pulsing from the center of our campfire. As it continues to pulse and you continue to see and feel the emerald green through every cell of your body, know that it is cleansing, clearing, conditioning deep within your cell. You need to witness the pulsing, feeling it, seeing it. Pulsing is still strong. Ascended Mercury and its emerald green rays are working on your cells. And you see that emerald green light pulsate from the center out to our container, sweeping, cleansing, cleaning, clearing all variations that's not of their highest true self. Feel the pulses as it hits your heart. Feel the emerald green course through your cells from inside out, inside the circle of our container, out, pulsating. Oof. Every few seconds. As we feel the emerald pulsing starts to die down slowly. You may still feel it, every cell of your body, knowing that as this pulse goes through your cells and is clearing all variations. We allow the energies of ascended Mercury and the emerald green ray to just settle now. And we just breathe and feel and experience what we experience. How does your cell feel? How does your energetic, etheric light body feel right now? As we now feel complete with the emerald ray and ascended Mercury, we now call forth the violet ray and the ascended Ursa Major and ascended Pleiades system. I connect now to ascended Ursa Major and the Pleiades. I pull down the violet ray, the violet sword into my being, charging, we now send into our beautiful container, see pulsing from the center, once again, but this time, see a violet ray. Everything is now violet, pulsing. Everything is in the hue of violet. See this violet pulse from the center, pulsing out from the center to the outer of the container, concentric circles. As each pulse, feel that violet ray go through your cells, clearing. As you see and feel, it is clearing all variations that needs to be cleared from you at this time. The more you see, the more you feel, the more it is clearing. Feel the powerful energies of the violet ray, Ursa Major, the Pleiades, pulsating out through our container. By now, you should be easily feeling it in your body. Every time that concentric pulse hits your heartbeat. It's very powerful. Pulsating inside out, clearing everyone in our circle. See nothing but violet everywhere. Notice how it feels in your cells as that violet ray spreads out and goes through your cells, each pulse. Continue to work on the entire container, our group container. Continue to see, feel the violet ray as it pulse inside, outward. Clearing any and all variations that needs to be cleared from your being at this time. Making it easier for you to be who you truly are. Releasing all the human conditioning. Know that as you see and feel the pulses going through your cells, you are clearing variations, layers and layers of karma. Notice what you're feeling. To feel is to heal. The violet ray continues very strongly to pulsate from the center of our container. As you sit around this container, feel the violet ray pulsate outwards through your cells, clearing, releasing, removing all variations. Everything is just violet. You need to allow the violet ray to just expand through you, cleansing your cells, your energetics. Breathe it in. We're truly being blessed as the violet flame continues to pour in from Ursa Major into Pleiades. See the pulses inward, outward of our circle, pulsating, clearing ourselves. Every cells of your being is being bathed, washed, cleared. Years of conditioning being removed now. Pulsating violet ray everywhere. As it pulses, you feel it go through your cell. We breathe it in. We notice our cells, how they feel, knowing that the healing has occurred on many levels. Most importantly, energetically. and also cellularly and physically. As we allow the violet ray, the energies of Ursa Major and the Pleiades now to settle, we just notice ourselves and we breathe into ourselves. Feel free to feel grateful for the gift we've been given by the cosmic Christ, the Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother. As we allow the energies now to die down, breathe, smile. One last gift. We're going to bring in the energies of compassion. I charge with the energies of compassion. I now send it into our group container. Feel compassion that is just being graced upon you. See it pulsating in our group container, inwards, outwards, in pulses. Feel the energies of compassion. Become the vibration of compassion. Let it soothe and heal any rough edges. These energies of compassion will allow your bodies to process the energies you've received today from the emerald ray, from the violet ray, easily and with grace. Feel compassion as it rinses through your cells, every fiber of your being, cellularly, energetically. Compassion, compassion, compassion. Let it embrace you. Take a deep breath. Take several deep breaths, breathing in compassion. And now, feeling that our session is complete, we now close our container. Sweeping the field of everyone present in our container. Christic seal. Sealing our energetic centers. Sealing off your root chakra. Sealing off your earth chakra. We thank the divine Heavenly Father and Mother. We now ask that our container now come to an end, and please close our session. Thank you so much, everyone. That completes our remote healing session of the Christic Energy System. You received a very advanced KES3 healing session today with the rays and ascended versions of the planet. I hope you felt it, and I know it's going to work on you energetically and give you exactly what you need. Thank you so much for letting me be of service to you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Norman. Oh, that was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I love that you brought in compassion. Obviously, I'm a compassion guy. And the Pleiades and all the different energies you brought in. And I'd love for people to put in the chat box your thoughts, your comments. You know, this is a new experiment that we're trying of sometimes on Saturday nights, bring in people like Mia, Norman, Deborah to do meditations and to do KES healings. So we'd love your feedback and certainly any appreciations that you have. I know I'd love for Norman to see. And again, thank you, Norman. God bless you. And we're going to conclude with going to Omashar for our last live Omashar experience for a few weeks. So let's especially enjoy the music and move and integrate this beautiful KES healing with Omashar's music.
So Norman, thank you so much, brother. That was truly, there's no words, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And here's a song to ground us. And I will see you. I've recorded a bunch of songs over the last 2 days to be played whilst I'm in England. And as this is the last live show I shall be on for a couple of weeks, I thought I'd play The Awakening World. What a concept. And so here we Who's unmuted? Okay, let's stop. Do that and that. Okay.
loving all that's gone, loving what's today. The awakening world is rising through our hearts, through our lives, as we take the next steps together, walking tall, no disguise. Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Let your spirit shine, let your spirit through. Time is what we have, time to think anew. Let inspiration flow, let inspiration through. The awakening world is rising through our hearts, through our lives, as we take the next steps together, walking toward new skies. Here we are again, loving all we see. Lift each other up, let each other be. Healing all the past, healing you and me. Loving all that's gone, loving what's today. The awakening world, the awakening world, the awakening world. The awakening world. La, 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 Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Let your spirit shine, let your spirit through. Because time is what we have, time to think anew. Let inspiration flow, let inspiration flow. The awakening world is rising through our hearts, through our lives, as we take the next steps together, walking tall, no disguise.
Thank you, beautiful Omashar, for that amazing Awakening World anthem, our theme song.
I know it takes on a different iteration each time because I haven't recorded it yet, so its form is fluid. And by the time I get to record it, it's going to be even more awesome. So,
and thank you all the dancers and all the people. It's like you're all on camera, by the way, just so you all know. I'm seeing hearts and lots of appreciations. We will see you Wednesday night for Roger's show all about adoption. And then on Saturday night, a week from tonight, Soul Search TV is launching with us. And we'll, of course, every night at 6:30, Deborah and other members of the Twin Ray community leading meditations. So definitely join us for our meditations every evening. And of course, for the Awakening World on Wednesday and Saturday. And let's all bless Omashar for safe travels and a wonderful time with his mother. Absolute blessed time, brother. Absolute blessed.
Thank you so much. I am, you are all in my heart, and I will take you with me, like it or not. And, sorry, love it, full stop.
We love you, Omashar. Have a safe trip.
Namaste.
Good night, everybody. I'm going to go to gallery view one last time. And have a beautiful, beautiful night, beautiful evening, beautiful Sunday. And we'll see you hopefully for evening meditation tomorrow night.